Yo, it's evening time again. Yeah, it was just work, dude. But anyway, I thought, just to make sure that I have some kind of video, let me show you my current evening routine, which started 2 minutes ago. So, let me open that up. So, the reason I have an evening routine, by the way, is because good sleep starts. Realistically, it starts the the moment you wake up. You don't want to be too stressed throughout the day to not be able to process it all before you sleep and all of that. But, I set aside 1 hour in the evening to just, I don't know, get super good sleep because it's just so amazing. So, yeah. And, it also really helps me close off the day. Um, I do the dishes, I do all these kind of things. So, yeah, I'll let's go through it and let me tell you why I do everything. So first thing I do is I turn on my YouTube blocker. So I have this extension over here. It's called DFTube, and when I activate it, my YouTube goes to this. It's empty, and when I turn it on, or when I turn it off, it looks like that. So when you turn this shit on, and you want to just look something up on YouTube real quick, it helps with not getting distracted. And you could say like, oh, just don't get distracted. Yeah, I tried that for a while. It's fucking hard, dude. Like, not that I watch all the videos on my home screen, but you'll be like, oh, what's this? Oh, no, wait, I have to do the. It just works too good. So you got to combat modern, social media or media players and everything. Next up is turning off my screens, and by that I mean my PC. So let me just do that. Next up is tidying up my room. Now, currently I'm still moving a lot of stuff, so there's too much shit laying around to really tidy it up. But my ultimate goal is to have everything so organized that all I need is like 2 minutes in the evening and just, put everything where it's supposed to go. And that way I only really would need like 2 to 5 minutes every evening to keep my whole room neat and organized, like insanely neat and organized, because I noticed that gives me a lot of peace of mind. So I'm working on that. Next up is brushing my teeth. Yeah, so I'm not going to show you everything. I'll just, say it and explain it. Brushing your teeth, you should be doing that anyway. Then I ready my bed, and what I mean by that is I sleep on this foldable thing over there. Usually I put it, I hide it away over there, but I didn't have time this morning because I wake up and I rush to work. So, yeah, so I ready my bed. So I put it down. I put my sleep tracker under it because I track my sleep because I don't know how I'm saying. And then I put my blanket down, my pillow, and everything. And then next up, I prepare my camera, and by that I mean I take out the SD card that I'm currently recording on, so I'll do that when I'm done filming. And I put in a fresh battery so that the next day I can just film without hassling, or what's the word? Fiddling with my camera. Then after that, I put my phone in my charger, but I'm not going to do that because my evening routine is displayed on my phone. After that, I do the dishes, which I already did, because I have to go downstairs anyway. And then by that time, that all of that takes about 15 minutes. And by that time, my lights automatically turn off. So in 10 minutes from now, they're going to turn off automatically. And it's just another thing that, I love removing steps. I love automating stuff. There, just like in Minecraft when people make all these redstone contraptions, I love that. I don't understand it, but it's like automatic sorting systems and automated farms and everything. It's just like, it makes more sense in real life. But yeah, I just love that, taking away steps to think about. Then I go to the toilet, and by that I mean I go pee because I only poop in the morning. Now, real businessmen will understand this, but you want to poop only in the morning. You want to force yourself to only poop in the morning. I can't stress this enough. You're going to be descending to heaven. When you poop, okay, so you wake up, you poop, and then that's it for the whole day. Like, oh, I don't have to take a shit anymore. You don't have to be like,
oh no, I'm on my way in the car, but now I have to poop, and oh no, I'm in the forest and we're hiking, and but I have to poop.
You know, you can always be everywhere, but you can't poop everywhere. So make sure you poop once in the morning. It's the shit, dude. I don't know how I made it work. It's just kind of, you know, basically, okay, here's how you, if you want to, tutorial. If you only want to poop once in the morning, the next day when you're going to wake up, poop in the morning, okay? And then try to not poop the whole day. Hold it in. You'll become a millionaire, okay? Trust me. And then just poop again in the morning and hold it up and poop again only once in the morning. And that way, you know, your body is going to get into this cycle, and it helps a lot if you have a set sleeping schedule as well, like me. So I wake up at 6 a.m. Usually I'll fold up my bed, and then, you know, by moving a little bit, my body will slowly wake up and be like, oh, let's go. So yeah, that. Then I take a quick warm shower. Now, showering or taking a warm bath, you know, warm shower, warm bath. I forgot how it completely works, but it's sleep inducing, so it helps you fall asleep easier. You know, it takes away a step of heating up internally or externally. I forgot, but something like that. It's like it removes some kind of step, and it tells your body like, oh yeah, we're warming up, so time to relax. That's why I tend to not take a warm shower in the morning. I just take a very quick like medium warm to kind of wash, and then I do cold because it's like, yeah, of course. Then I meditate okay, by the way, I'm saying this as if I do this every evening. I fail 50% of the time, and I do it 100%, maybe 20% of the time, but I'm working on it. So just, you know, bear with me. Then I meditate for 5 minutes. It's amazing, by the way, if I complete all these things sometimes. And then I read, and by that time it's usually like 9:20, 9:25 or something. So then I'll read until my alarm, or not my alarm, but my, you know, it's like a message on a Google Calendar that goes off at 9:45, so that I am sure, you know, because after that I'm already like half asleep basically. I'm just reading for, you know, it's also very chill, and it's basically, for me, reading is the opposite of working out. When I work out, I get high energy, and when I read, I go into a relaxed state. That's why I do it before sleeping. It's amazing combination, like combined with meditating and a warm shower, you know. Even if you just take a warm shower and then meditate for 5 minutes or something, and doing the dishes as well, because it's just like a task where you can kind of, you're just doing stuff with your hands and you can kind of think, you know. It's very good to, if I would add or like recommend only one thing for everyone's evening routine, is just take maybe at least 15 minutes off, take a little walk, stare at a wall, do the dishes, clean your room, I don't know, do something just so that your mind can kind of process everything for the day. Otherwise, it's going to carry on throughout your sleep, and that's at the cost of your deep sleep usually. So yeah, that. So then I have 15 minutes max to fall asleep, which 100% I always do. I trust me, I didn't before. It would take me a lot of hours to fall asleep sometimes before. I'm talking like 2 years ago or something. It was horrible because I didn't take any time to process shit, and then it all crashes down on you right before you go to bed because, you know, I didn't go that far into watching something to fall asleep, because that always, you know, I was like, okay, if I reach that point, then what the fuck am I doing really? But yeah, that's what I used to experience, was like, you're busy the whole day, and then when you've done everything you had to do, I didn't want to feel anything, right? Like, I didn't want to just sit down and think what came up in my mind and feel emotions. So I would just play video games until I had to go sleep very late. And then you lay there in bed, and all these things that, you know, all the thoughts that didn't have room to just kind of fly around in your head throughout the day, all just, crash into your head. That's what it used to be like for me. And so I would always, or often, I would fall asleep listening to music. And that helped quite a lot. But sometimes it felt like all the noise in my head, just to call it, was so loud that, I remember falling asleep without like music really loud. And then in the middle of the night, I would wake up because I would be wearing headphones and I would like shake them off. And it even evolved into me not even waking up or not even being conscious. I probably did wake up, of course, but not even remembering taking off my headphones in the middle of the night, even though I would wake up with my headphones besides my bed, That's how much of a habit that became. So yeah, and then, I wake up again at 6 a.m. and that makes for a very good 8 hours of sleep. There's a huge difference between shitty 8 hours of sleep and good 8 hours of sleep. You can be somewhat asleep at 10, which is when I want to be asleep. But you can be like half waking up a little bit, thinking about stuff, maybe, you got a lot of unprocessed thoughts and negative shit, and so you might wake up from nightmares. That's what I used to have as well. And yeah, I'm nowhere where I want to be right now, but I just know that I should focus on this every day, every evening, try to get closer every day, because it's so amazing. So yeah, that was quite a long talk, actually, probably. So now I'm gonna go put my phone in the thing, brush my teeth, and do all this stuff. So yeah, maybe one of these things that I do is inspiring to you. Let me know if you're gonna try something out down below. And if you want any tips or something, not that I'm, a master at this yet, comment down below. And then I'll... You notice how the light is actually fading away slowly? I don't know if you saw that, but it's slowly, like, that's now it's like 9:14. So in 1 minute, it'll be gone completely, the light. So yeah. Let me know down below, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Okay. I don't have any cool thing to say at the outro yet, so bye. Oh yeah, just real quickly, because now the light has turned off, and whenever the light turns off, the last steps of showering, meditating, reading, putting my phone away and all that, I carry this light everywhere I go. It's real funny to me how this thing costs like €4 on AliExpress, and I bet 99% of people that buy this is just like this thing where you're like, oh wow, that seems so funny, and then you put it somewhere and then it's just kind of dusting away. I would have paid €50 for this. I value this little light cheap thingy so much because there is a solar panel on it and you can turn it on and off, and it charges automatically through the solar panel. And this is the perfect amount of, it's just enough light to kind of see where you're going. I can see my toothbrush and everything. And then I think it's waterproof. I take it into the shower because it gets a little steamy, of course. Yeah, it's nice to value stuff that you buy. You don't want to keep stuff that you don't even value, in my opinion. Okay, bye.